It's time for our final push with this team. I want to thank everybody who's been sticking along the journey. It's not as if it doesn't happen with this team, we're going to stop, but I'm very confident in this team's potential. Now, before I begin, I'd like to shout out, this is random, Wolfie Glick, man. I only know him peripherally. We've interacted a few times, but, I don't play VGC, so it's not, I never really went out of my way to establish any kind of relationship necessarily. But I stumbled on a video of his, or just this channel in general, and the nature of his content. He made like an hour-long video, and it had like almost 1 million views, which is dope. But I think when I actually sat down and watched it, I was so engaged immediately. The scripting, the editing, it was just world-class level, man. And that's great and all, but the real reason is because of the ethos, right? Somebody commented yesterday, and it's interesting. I don't want to call him a hater, but I mean, if you watch my stuff and then only leave comments when it's something negative, then I don't know what to call you. But, dude might be in a negative place. Now, I say that because as I was listening to it, he was describing the very things I discussed in the new program that's coming out soon, which is essentially the only thing stopping anyone from being whatever he is, wherever I am, or wherever anyone else is, other than certain sorts of innate talent, is how do you react when you lose, right? Because we're all gonna lose. And so this guy commented, "Oh, yeah, you stop yourself," or something like that. Because somebody was like, "Oh, the Cinderace crit," and I was joking, saying the game's trying to stop me. He's like, "You stop yourself. You make mistakes all the time." And it was interesting because I'm pretty sure he thought that was going to be an insult to me. He's like, "Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't make mistakes." And so I was thinking, like, no shit. I'm about to make so much more, so many more. And it dawned on me that the number one reason, myself included, of the past, and I'm still working on it to this day in all areas of my life, is the fear of making the mistake. It's like, if I make the mistake or if I don't play perfectly, what does this mean about me? It means you're not qualified enough yet. Your skills can still be refined, which is a wonderful thing. Otherwise, you'd be bored to death if you were perfect immediately. And so, if there's anyone watching who's, whether it be moms or anything, or like, I know I should do that thing, but the fear of the failure is too much. I want to encourage you with this introduction to say, your days are numbered, my friend, and you don't want 5-10 years to go by and you wonder what would have been, right? And so we're gonna start this off. I think number one with I'm 1995 right now. It's just funny, actually, the year I'm born. And number one is 2000 and I think 57, unless it changed between now and then, between when I just checked and now. Yeah, 2057. So we need 68, 63 points. No, 50. Oh, wow, my math is amazing. Yeah, I think 63, because the 5 plus the thing, we tie it with 62 points. So I need 63. It needs the last hero. But actually, it's funny if we tie on points because his name is the last hero. I think I'd be, because it would be, we have the same first 3 letters, and then it'd be, so I'll pause until I get another one, or get my first one. Alright, so we got our first battle. We have a Cloyster today. I have never seen a Cloyster, so I'm really excited to play this guy. As we said, we're going to break it down and play it in a way where, because there's so much of this team we don't know. This man has 4 dark types, and a Gengar. I haven't seen a Gengar and a Cloyster. So some shit's finna pop. He has some Terra that is just some random stuff. So my goal in life is to not let that Cloyster set up. Yeah, we'll see, man. I really don't know. But these would be the type of teams to catch you off guard. So immediately I look at this team. He can't guard against Cinderace at all. It can KO every Pokemon on this team potentially. I do want to keep my Dragonite in the back. For the potential Terra normal for things and such. Garganical is very hard for him to beat. Very, very hard for him to beat. Great Tusk is going to be kept at bay. I don't see a Hazard or Rock's probably on Gambit. So Great Tusk is very hard to beat for the Gambit, so we're going to be keeping that for that. And Rotom and Garg is going to be there for the Shampoo. Meowscarada, very tricky mon, so we're going to start this bad boy off with the Ace. I don't think Banded Knock can kill me. This is typically faster, right? Unless it's like Terra Normal, Terra Dark, unless he Terra Darks knocks. Yeah, so he's probably sashed and will survive. Yep. Fucking Maverick passed me a team with a sash. So me losing my item there matters a lot. So this is a tricky turn, right? And you're like, damn, why is it tricky? It's tricky because I can't have his Cloyster setting up. So if I go Terra Fairy, Garganical, I don't have to terrestrialize. This flower trick is on stab now, so I shouldn't do too much. Let me think. If I rocks first, let me rocks first. Yeah, spikes. We can Saw Cure. I figure he's probably gonna just spike again. Now those rocks are gonna go a long way. I want him to not knock. Okay, so I'll live with the spikes. Positioning is what's most important right now. If he goes Gambit, that's the best case because I get to go Great Tusk card. He could go Gengar on Tusk, which I have no answer for. Opts for Hydreigon though. So let's think. What could happen here that would destroy me? Hydreigon can't Dragon Dance. It could. I'll protect first to see if it's like Flash Cannon. Say Nasty Plots. Which I figured may come out. That's not the end of the world. Because Goldenga is a horrible matchup for this team. For his... I'd assume it's... Yeah, I'm gonna go Goldenga and sack that. These 3 Dracos. So he probably can't even touch my Garganical. This guy might not know what he's doing. Or he just... No, because if you have... Fine, whatever. I'll just go for Make It Rain. He's Life Orb. Okay. So... High Jump Kick obviously would kill him. I don't die to hazards, but I don't want to lose another Mon. If he Terra Ghosts, do I lose? Okay, goes hard Cloyster. God bless. Oh my God, yes. That should die. Okay. Whew. And getting Cinderace's speed tier is blessed right now. Especially if he goes Shampoo on his band. Yes. Yes. Okay, so my Rotom is looking great. And I think with a Dragon Dance, this is over. He hasn't terrestrialized yet. If this is Life Orb, let's see. Yeah, we go hard Rotom here. Crunch is banded. The reason I did that is because if he's banded Crunch, we can go Great Tusk and I don't know. It's the only thing. It's better to Full Switch would knock him out. Protect first. He might Terra Dark. If he Terra Darks, though, that's good for us because then we get then the King's Gambit can't terrestrialize. So let me think. If I burn this, if I miss the Will-O-Wisp, I'll have another shot. If I Volt Switch, it won't do 50, so it'll be able to switch back in. Whisk gives me a lot more mileage on the turn. So the Shampoo is relevant now. It's gonna be Great Tusk versus. So now we get to go Tusk. I want to Voltage so bad because the Protect is so obvious. I'll Protect. Why not? Oh, he's. How's he doing 50 to me and he's. What? It doesn't really matter, but how did he do 50 to me? Because Crunch. Okay, whatever. I mean, he's adamant. Okay. So I tear up my my Dragonite, or I give up my guard and knock this out. But yeah. So how the fuck is he doing 50 to me? He must be damn. What's that item called? He must be Black Glasses. That is interesting. Now I'm really glad that I stayed in and did the Rotom situation then. Okay, he would have caught my Great Tusk, which could have been bad because he has the Gambit still alive. So he sought Cure here. Just going to do a good chunk with whatever he goes for. But I actually prefer for him not to die yet. Yeah, so that we can go for Recover here. So we're in a better position. Gengar is walled by Garganacl as long as it stays a rock type. Now we can go Tusk. Or do we? If he Terra Flyings, do I lose? I could. I'm actually gonna Salt Cure. I think Swords Dancing and Terra Flying, that's the worst case. I might not die to Iron Head. And the Great Tusk is so obvious as well. I mean, he could Iron Head, right? But see Terra Fairies. I was like, some kind of terrestrialization would really put me in a bind. And so this is great as now. Saw Cure. No amount of +6 won't even knock out my Great Tusk. Assuming he attacked there. Kowtow Cleave. I don't know why he did that. So now Dragonite prevails. Alright, Cinderace wins too. Cinderace is a little better. Yeah, so we're just going to go for the Assault Cure again here. Yeah, Iron Head knocks us out as I expected. Now we go Great Tusk, EQ. If he switches it out, then my Dragonite comes in and eats its lunch. He's no longer weak to I guess he could be Scarfgar. Like with these lower ladder guys, man, you got to. Okay, Saxcar. Phew. Blessed. So now he need the Draco, which would mean my Terra Noia. So I just Rapid Spin here, force the Draco. And I go Dragonite, Terra Normal, Dragon Dance, E-Speed, always kills from there. And I have my multi-scale still. So, whew, man, we got to be very careful. This would definitely be the place where shit would fucking. There's no way King's Gambit's taking a fucking +2. So that gives us 8 points. So we're at 2002. I think we're at number 9 anyway. Yeah, because the next couple slots. So we got work to do, my friends. We got work to do. But yeah, we got to be very careful of those guys, man. That's what I said. That's why I enjoy this team so much, is that it has backbone. Now, I've been getting past some more quality teams lately, so there's hope as far as keeping the trend going of quality battles. So I have another one that I have a couple. Storm Zone hit me with a couple. A lot of them are kind of Storm Zone like, but there are probably a few gems in there. I haven't checked them out because it's like 15 teams, I think, or like looked like at least 12, 15 teams. So yeah, we're gonna pause until we get another one. All right, so we got another one, and I think no, this isn't the exact team. It's almost the exact. What's the difference? I think I have almost this exact team. This might be the one the subscriber passed to me. Team Builder. Yeah, the only difference is there was a Tauros. Yeah, it's almost the exact team. So it's like Scarf. I changed the team around, but I don't know if this guy took the team that I used, which I put banded Scarlet. But we'll just have to make do and play the best we can as usual. So looking at this, Cinderace is incredible. Very, very incredible. Upon clicking Power Ball, not too many of his members enjoy that. Not too many at all. Picks up KOs versus 1, 2, high jump kick, potential. Terra Fire is an option here, especially if it's Terra Fairy, then he loses his fire resist. So Cinderace is certainly a mon. That's an option. Dragonite upon Dragon Dance and can also do a number to his team once Corviknight gets destroyed. And Great Tusk. If that's not Covert Cloak, Goldengo, then Garganacl is going to do what you've seen it do several times. The question is, do I want to use my Terra Fairy on it? Do I need to? Depending on his Great Tusk. My Great Tusk will be knocking items off left and right, which is going to be a big deal. Primarily with his own. I am wary of this being Spike's Scarlet, so I'm kind of iffy about starting off with my Rotom. Don't want Great Tusk being led versus me, but it might be necessary. Goldengo for the... This could be Water Absorb Cloud. We'll scout for that. And Rotom, very hard to deal with, especially if we get hazards going. So as I said, Cinderace is gonna Great Tusk is what I was fearing. And so as I said, if we started off with Rotom versus Great Tusk, it would have been great because now he gets to knock before me. And if he's faster, I need to actually change the speed tier on my Great Tusk. So that I'm faster in these bulk up situations. But the upside is that I have a Rotom. So Corviknight comes in. If this was Covert Cloak, this is a great situation for us. It's leftovers. Which implies likely a U-turn. U-turn and you position into. So what can't we guard against? I didn't ask that question. Scarlet is his only offensive mon. But it's annoying enough of a mon. Especially because I don't know it's set. It's annoying enough of a mon to raise concerns. So what we're gonna do is go to Rotom, right? 2 reasons. I get leftovers back, and I want to see what his initial switch to my Rotom is. If it's Scarlet, obviously it gives me the opportunity to protect. If I see spikes come out, it sucks, but it does mean that he can't go for Flower Trick next turn. Well, he could go for it, but it's not going to be stab, right? And I get to protect to scout out what he is. Information is everything, man. And so this Corviknight I need a U-turn. I could bulk up, but what's the point of the bulk up? So Cloyster is what he goes to first, not Scarlet. We've already discussed why Cloyster is in the, with my Cinderace's core chasing and whatnot. So it's not the biggest thing in the world for me. We're gonna go Garganacl. Spikes, okay. Couple ways to go about this. We're gonna Salt Cure first, so it's definitely I was gonna double to my Cinderace there, so it's Cloak. Okay. He's super Dragonite weak outside of oh, that's fucking lame. Don't start with me, bro. Don't start this bullshit, bro. Especially if he's the speed tier that I put. Oh no. Okay. Okay. So the Great Tusk used Knock. I doubt it's Scarfed. Yeah, that's those last couple of sequences, particularly the Spadef drop, is a big deal. And I don't have anything to muscle through his team. Like everything, my Cinderace is the only thing, but I gotta take it step by step. So we're in a great tusk here. He has the advantage now because he can knock off. It'd be foolish to go Goldingo, but I've seen people do it, but it'd be a foolish decision. I'm faster than his, or at minimum it's a speed tie. It's the EQs. That's a big deal as I get to bulk up here. Let's see, Oster Corby. So, okay. Now I could play the Corby, wanting to knock out his Corby situation, because that would open up my Dragonite, which I need. But we're gonna just play it cool. We should do a turn again, yeah. That's why I wanted to knock. So Cloyster comes in, yeah. So we're in a bit of a bind. Let me think. If I Terra Flying, Cloyster is infinitely walled. And how would he take on my Goldingo beyond that point? He'd have to rely on Garganical. But Garganical obviously won't work. That might be the way. He uses Rocker as Gargi. That would mean I wouldn't terrestrialize my Garganical into Fairy. Which means his Great Tusk would be annoying, but it wouldn't be unbeatable. Should we go Goldingo first? So spikes. That's fine. Gonna terrestrialize. Yeah, I do think he's water absorb. I'm gonna terrestrialize a nasty plot. We're gonna find out if he's water absorb. I'm gonna Shadow Ball here. Should make it rain. What's the downside of make it rain? I'll go for make it rain first. I don't want his Garganical or Miascarada coming in. If the Miascarada comes in, it can go for knockoff. I do think he's water absorb. I don't remember. Yeah, that's 60. He's not. He's water absorb. So now you're deeply fearful of this Goldingo. Another make it rain would kill him, so he Shadow Ball first. He recovers. Oh, there's the Garganical. Is this Terra Water? That was a risky ass play. It must be Terra Water then. Yeah, fuck. This is a risky play. Going hard Garganical, and that's the thing I was trying to avoid. Him getting the free switch into it. Now I do get to spike. Salcure. Salcure only does 29. Probably Miascarada coming in. Recover. So he's gonna Salcure again this turn. Plot again. Now we Shadow Ball. This should one shot. Oh my god, it lived at one. Fuck, god damn. Oh, that's a big turn. Oh, that was a fucking big turn, man. If I killed him there, that was it. This is the only thing he had to get. Ah, that was a big turn, man. He's made so many risky plays that would have won us the game a couple times. That blows. That blows a lot. But we gotta just keep our cool. Knock. No surprise there. He's not banded. He's scarce. So he must be like that other team. So we get to Roost here as he's likely gonna Great Tusk. What he's afraid of is me spinning, but I'm not worried about spinning. And Rotom becomes a huge issue once the Cloyster dies. So you knock here. I'm faster, so even if he EQs, I'll be fine. Yeah. gonna let the timer wear down and rapid spin. Yes. Okay. So we get rid of the. I mean, it's not like, oh my goodness, oh no, we want to keep this Great Tusk alive. So Rotom would lose its item. We can't have our Covert Cloak getting knocked. So we're gonna remove this Great Tusk item for the late game. He's gonna knock again anyway. Yeah. And I'm assuming he's gonna knock spam, but I mean I can't. Well, I have my Cinderace, so he spins. Spinning doesn't matter. Beating down this Great Tusk for my Cinderace is gonna be big. I don't know why my phone's going nuts. Yes, so Cloudy comes in. That's gonna be big for Cinderace. So Miascarada Scarf, so my Dragonite should be able to check it now. So he asked for his own Goldengo, which is odd. Odd primarily because you're not part part flying, so you're a ghost type, and I know you're covert. Okay, so here comes Gargani. All right, he already terrestrialized. I forgot he terrestrialized the water. Finally, I remember for once. The question is just his speed tier. If he's faster than my Dragonite, then it could be an issue. My Golden guy has a lot of speed. My Dragonite is way too important. Are you faster than my Dragonite? The Miascarada is dead. Okay, we gotta go D9. Shadow Balls. It's hard to say. But now he gets to go Great Tusk and Rapid Spin. So be it. We get our Dragonite back up. Thing is that Great Tusk actually loses to D9. He can knock off if he wants. So that doesn't matter to me. I don't want this shit in. What the fuck? What the fuck? This nigga does not have bulk up, bro. Fuck, bro. Oh shit. Oh, that's not good. I'm telling you, bro. These lower ladder guys, man, are the most dangerous. So you gotta scout. But there's no way I was switching my Dragonite out there. That was the correct play every time. Every time. 10 times out of 10. The game's not over. Cloyster can come in water absorb. I know you're absorbed. Spikes. So now we gotta up the aggression a bit. Shadow Ball. Alright, so I didn't expect Corby. But it makes sense to go Corviknight now. My Goldengo is a huge issue because it scarfed me Miascarada. Spray birding, interesting. My Goldie's a huge problem. I need to trick these scarf. I'm not giving him item. You crazy? You crazy? So we go Gargi, double out to Cinderace. If he goes for the flower trick, good play. Good turns. Gets the Goldie in for free. Shadow Ball can't knock out my, so I gotta Rotom. And upside is that I'm slower, so I get to go second. If he goes Cloyster's, it does give me opportunity to recover. Yeah, this game isn't over yet. Far from it. But it's certainly difficult. Yeah, Rotom's. He could make a risk and go for the fucking, but yeah, I didn't think so. I was gonna say, could it take a risk and go for the ice spinner being on there is a big deal. Question is, do you EQ here or do you predict my Salk here? He's gonna earthquake. Yeah. And that rocks. Good play. I need to outplay him like thoroughly. I need to outplay him to death. Now it doesn't matter what he does with the Golden Go, because Cinderace. So Cinderace now is a bitch. I wanted to keep my Rotom, but obviously we're gonna keep it there. Cinderace now is a problem. If he goes his Garganacl and I jump kick. The worst case would be the worst case would have been, so Cinderace by itself can sweep. I just need to infinitely keep my Golden going versus his team. In fact, unless I don't know his Donphan speed tier. I think it's gonna just come down to some speed tiers. Because if I plot, the game's over. He's gonna Assault Cure. Yeah. Does decent damage. I think it's gonna come down to his Great Tusk speed tier. I doubt it's faster than my Golden Go. I thought about going to my Garganacl. How much recovery do I have left? 6. Okay, I got a good bit. left. It's gonna come. I don't think his Golden Go is faster than mine. If it is, it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But if he loses the Garganacl, he loses to my Cinderace. Yeah, because his Cloyster is burnt, so he can't even knock me out with but I gotta be mindful. So far from over, as I said. So allows for us to plot. He's doing 30%. I need his item gone. If I plot again and recover now, it's not doing enough. I need to and the funny thing is, the only mon that needs to the Roxanne is switch out to the Great Tusk with a big turn. Big turn. So I'll take one more Salt Cure. I don't remember how much +1 is doing. If I plot again, Salt Cure is doing roughly 25 to 30. If I plot again, it's gonna be doing. Any Salt Cures? Yeah, net recover. Make It Rain isn't doing shit. Have 4 recovers. If I go switch this out, then we're gonna be back in this situation anyway. Okay. See how much Shadow Ball is doing. 41%. It's not enough. But my recovers are doing so much, taking so much back. I only need, because he's water absorbed, which is great. Okay, so Salt Cure and Shadow Ball plus Make It Rain will 2k and get a drop. No drop. Now Make It Rain knocks him out. Well, Shadow Ball has been doing 42, 41. It's probably a roll. I have no reason not to go for Make It Rain though. And if this dies, as I said, Cinderace comes through. Not completely, because Cloyster is still alive. Protects. I always make it rain though. Yeah. So it's gonna come down to either is your Great Tusk faster than my Goldengo, or is your Goldengo faster than my Goldengo. Even if they are, I can still win. Okay. Fucking A. Fucking A. Talk about a goddamn battle for 5 points. Bro, you know how many points I would have lost to that dude? And I'm pretty sure he knows my team. Like, I'm pretty sure he knows my team. There are a couple times we could have won the game if I made it rain on his Garganacl on Switch. It wouldn't have been Terra Water anymore. I mean, he would have been normal. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'd have killed him. But yeah, Goldie comes through, man. That defense investment is no joke.